Taurus. How are you? We're going to get started on your love reading for the month of February. Happy Valentine's Day, Bull Gang. Let's begin by choosing a tarot deck, and I'm pretty sure I want to use this one. This is called the Secrets of Paradise Tarot, and this is what it looks like. Secrets of Paradise. That sounds like a title that is fitted for this month, right, Taurus? All right, guys, this is your love and relationship reading. For those of you that are single, don't worry. This reading is for you too. It's just going to resonate, connect with you in regards to any other connection you have in your life, whether that be a family member, a cousin, a brother, a sister, a coworker, a friend of a friend, a neighbor, a boss, an acquaintance. All right, we have the Death card. Okay. And here we have... it looks like that's a Spanish conquistador there that, they're putting a stop. There's a stop here. Somebody is putting a stop. It seems as though something is being forced, right? There is a transition, a major change that is being forced at this moment. Now, depending on what side you're on, what side of, whether you are the one forcing the change or if you're the one that the change is being forced upon, it is going to determine how the present situation is. Regardless, though, I think no matter what side you're on, I think this is not a pleasant experience necessary. I feel like there's changes, okay, that that are happening, for sure, that are happening. So I'm hearing this is old news. It's not like, I'm hearing where it's just being brought up now that things need to change. That conversation I'm hearing happened already. We're in the present moment. We're in the transition itself, where the change has already begun and started. And there is somebody here certainly that is resisting that change. And as a result, they are being forced, okay, to accept the present circumstances, which aren't, again, they're not pleasant at all. There might even be some tension, okay, some tension, some friction between you and another person. I'm hearing another party. So that's what's going on right now, my dear Taurus. Tell me more about this. Let it go, let it go, let it go. This can't continue on. This can't continue moving forward in this way. You can't continue to do that. And you're not listening. It seems somebody is not listening, Taurus. And well, because of that, I'm hearing there's certain measures, okay, that are having to be taken to ensure that I'm hearing just goes with the flow of things. All right, we have the Moon card. The first thing I heard right now was siren. I heard a siren. La Luna. This is the Moon card, and right at the bottom of the deck, look at this, guys. Very consistent, the energy. 5 of Wands. So this is about competition, okay? We have, it looks, there's a beach here, and there's 2 gentlemen at the front here, and it seems like they're showing off. They're trying to, outshine one another, it kind of seems like. So it's a power struggle. It's what it is that we have here. And then again, I'm hearing again, and a siren. Don't forget about the siren. So what's a siren, guys? A siren, and then right now I'm hearing a siren hypnotizes you with their words. They sing, don't they? So here we do have that type of energy, guys, where the words that somebody is saying, manipulation, we could say, people falling to, I'm hearing, their lower nature. And this is because they are under pressure, resisting change for sure. I have the window open, guys. That's somebody honking outside because my AC is not working. I told maintenance downstairs, and today I think it's the second day that I'm without AC. So it's hot, and I'm a Taurus, guys, and I don't know about you guys, but I need to be comfortable. Like Tauruses like to be comfortable. Their environment is incredibly important, and I work from home, so this is my work environment, and well, gosh, it's hot, so that makes me a bit irritable. It can, not that I am, but it can. Like, that noise there that just happened, I'm like quick to get annoyed. This might even be the kind of energy that you have. Taurus, cross-watcher, whoever's watching me right now, there's like a little bit of annoyance, and everything matters, guys. Even if it seems like I'm rambling on and I'm not, maybe seems like I'm getting off topic. It's not. Like, all of that matters, okay? Everything that it is that I say that I'm reminded of, even, the day that I do your reading, what's happening there, what's going on right now, any noises, like I take everything in. So yeah, guys, this moon card as well is representative of things not necessarily being completely clear at the present moment. The way that I see the way that I'm seeing the Five of Wands here is it's someone's position being challenged. Someone's position is being challenged. In fact, I feel like it's both ways. It's both ways. Like, but obviously here we see somebody being overpowered, being forced. So, when I'm hearing a confrontation or opposition, there's always one side that overpowers the other. So here what's winning is the change, right? The change is winning. The transition is winning, is being forced, okay? Change is winning. And somebody is really struggling to change, and they are, I'm hearing, rebelling, pushing against it, which means what? Which means that they could be delaying things for sure. That is going to cause delays. That's going to cause problems. That's going to cause some, certain emotions perhaps to rise to the surface, you see, with this moon card. Certainly, I feel like there could be ulterior motives because the moon card is here. And that's what happens. I mean, that's what you should expect, right? Every time you are in opposition with somebody else, you and another person don't agree, and you both have a certain goal in mind, you should expect what? I can't really trust you because we both have two different agendas, right? It's pretty much what I see here. So that's what's going on right now, guys. There might even, for selective few, there's a group of people that I see here. So groups of people could be of significance for some of you. So that's what's going on right now. All right. Okay, tell me more. Look at this. Look at this. Seven of Swords. Do you see this? What's next? The Five of Swords? I hope not. That's the Seven of Swords. All right, the Seven of Swords says that you are having to maneuver yourself, very strategically right now. Absolutely. You're having to be very careful. Aside from that, I feel like we have somebody here as well that knows that, again, each side, I'm hearing each person here, each side has an agenda, and they're pushing that agenda, and they're wanting to, make that happen. And that's what we see here. We see a trickster. We see somebody that is very sly, very manipulative, that's not going to tell you what it is that they're doing, that is going to be working against you, that is doing things behind your back. I'm hearing in order to push, their agenda forward. And, you're having to do the same thing if you're not already doing that, which means what? Which means that you have to be quick on your feet because you're dealing with an individual that, is working against you, that can be trusted. is pretty much what we have here. So that's what's going on. Tricky, tricky, tricky. 7 of Swords. Okay. Let's put this in. So what, oh, look at this. Do you see that? I cut the deck right at this spot here where this card is reversed, and this is the World card. There could be an Aquarius of significance, doesn't have to be. The World card is an ending and a new beginning. That is what it is that we have here. And the very first card that we saw was what? The Death card. It's the Death card. This World card says that it's done, it's over with, there's an ending happening and there's a new one beginning, guys. And in fact, I feel like we find ourselves closer to the beginning already, because like I said a little while ago, the conversation has already been had. Okay, a change. I mean, that came up in a conversation a long time ago. And well, here we have a situation that has in a way been it's been prolonged. And what happens? Okay, they're not listening. Okay, they're not. What happens when somebody just resists? Well, in this situation, well, you have to force it. You have to force it on them. New beginning, a whole new beginning, guys, a whole new cycle in your life. Well, that can really suck, guys, especially if you are, like, if you're ready just for a new cycle and somebody is in a way, keeping you in an old cycle. That can be incredibly frustrating. And I think that is what's happening. Guys, before I continue, let me share something with you. I got some extra guidance for you during a meditation. And simply what I did was I went into a deep meditation and I sat there in your collective energy and I gathered this for you. So listen up. Feed your creative soul, boldly express yourself, stay enthusiastic and display your passions openly, confidence, charm, extroversion, success, and ambition, social butterfly, charisma, warmth, and presence. Engage with others, cheerful and vivacious, ferocity of spirit, creative visions. Stay fiercely determined. Be bold in your undertaking. Speak up and be heard. Take charge. Get moving. Stop acting small. You heard that? Stop acting small. Don't be afraid to be the center of attention. Shine your light. Make deep connections. Meet new people. Socialize. Laugh. Others are drawn to you. You quickly win others over. Who doesn't like you? Who cares? Take the lead. Be imperfectly perfect. Be yourself. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Burn away and release any residue of past wounds. Transmute anger. Focus on your goals while staying friendly. Taurus, help and encourage others. Move mountains. You know what you want and you know how to get it. Walk away. Time to let go of something you know is not right for you anymore. Bravely choose to look after your own needs. Dispose of extra emotional baggage. Stop waiting and go. Stepping towards your dreams may feel foolish, selfish even, but it's time to look after your own spark. It's time to put your heart first. That's what I wrote. All right. So now, let's see how that connects to your reading. I can already see a lot of that. I feel like you're doing all those things. You're standing up for yourself. You're speaking your truth. And your Death card, you are releasing that which does not serve you anymore. But I feel like those things are some of those things, at least one thing here could certainly be a person of some sort, somebody that is latching on, right? They don't want to release. And you're like, I'm done. Let go. Let me go. All right, let's see. What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What are they thinking and what are they feeling? Who's they? They is your significant other. They is this other person, whoever it is that they are, regardless of your relationship status. What did I say? What is next? Did you hear me a little while ago? I said, gosh, look at all these cards. We have the Five of Wands, we have the Death card, the Five of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Swords. And I said, what's next? The Five of Swords. I saw it coming already. Look at it. is the Five of Swords. This is what your significant other, this other person, whoever it is that they are, Taurus, cross-watcher, they're thinking, who cares what you want? Who cares? This is what I want. This is what is best for me. This is in my best interest. And well, that's what I'm going to look after. I'm going to look after my own interest. And that means I might have to fool you, trample you, deceive you, betray you. I really don't care, because I'm an individual, is this one speaking, this Five of Swords, who, well, has no honor, could care less right now. I'm hearing about any sort of, good morals. They don't care about that. They're blinded here by their pursuits, the Five of Swords. So that's what it is that they're thinking. Five of Swords, get out. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Goodness. This is what they're feeling, and this is what they're thinking. So listen up. This is a person who may have already, okay, for sure. We saw it there with the Death card. Somebody's being forced to do something, right? And it's a tyrant. It's the Spanish conquistador, which tries to they overpower, and they want to just control everything. And if we take that image there, the conquistador upside down, that's an individual that is trying to impose, right, on others, set certain rules. And, those two indigenous people, they were like, heck no, like, get out of here. Like, just, you can't do that. I feel like that's kind of like that's the dynamics it is that we have here. So what are they thinking? What are they feeling? They're thinking that I feel like two things, guys. This person may have already, okay, for the majority of you, been working against you. And with the Ten of Swords, they have done something to gravely disappoint you, for sure, but that is gravely working against you. With the Ten of Swords back there, we have somebody that is, goodness, that is overkill. So it looks like this person is willing to do anything at this time to ensure that they get their way. This is an incredibly egotistical individual who does not care about other people's feelings, other people's lives, or how it is that their actions affect those around them. In fact, they want to cause damage. They do. They want to cause damage. And they're doing so, I'm hearing, behind your back. This is a person, obviously, that you cannot trust. Look, here in the corner, we see somebody. You see the way this woman there, it's covering their face like, so this is about being deceitful. This is about lying, being deceitful, being untrustworthy, being manipulative, and being guilty. Look at that. The Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. This is a person that has betrayed you, is thinking about betraying you at this moment, because they feel like that is the only way it is that they can continue. I'm hearing fighting you, if they fight dirty. The Five of Swords fights dirty. They do things behind your back. They take actions that they know that will influence your life in a negative way. And the Ten of Swords, I feel like they definitely they've outdone themselves. It's almost as if, I'm hearing, it's almost as if, with every action they take, each time it gets worse and worse and worse. It gets worse and worse and worse. This is as well an individual, okay, that has already, is thinking about putting you in a position where you feel absolutely powerless, where you can't do anything about it. You're just going to have to deal with it. That's what they're thinking. Get out. Whew. That's what they're thinking. Brutal. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, but things are changing. I feel like this person has already done this, guys. This person has already created, they've already created, put obstacles, okay, in your path, done things behind your back. You may or may not know. I feel like at the time, perhaps you didn't, but at this point, I feel like many of you do. With the Wheel of Fortune, the wheel of the year. I mean, this year is going to be a completely different. Things are going to change. The unexpected. Somebody has already, in some way, my dear Taurus, okay, negatively impacted you. I'm hearing either by blindsiding you, disabling you, creating obstacle. There it is. There it is. It's done. They won't be able to do that anymore. They're not going to be doing this anymore. Many of you, Taurus, cross-watcher, you've been under this person's, I'm hearing, tyranny. This person wore you down mentally, emotionally, exhausted you. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card, I feel like it was all done to avoid change. It was all done to avoid things changing in a direction that they perceived as negative for themselves. But with the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card, it says that it's like it's done, right? It's destiny. The Wheel of Fortune is as well a higher power. So is the Death card, which means what? It means, the way that I see the major arcana is universal energies, which are above us. These are things that we can't fully control. We could work around them, but they're above us. So the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card here are representative of higher forces that are involved here. There's no stopping this. I feel like this is an individual that believed that they could, I'm hearing, escape fate. They could escape their fate. This is a person that thought that they could, I'm hearing, change destiny in some way. But they're not. The Wheel of Fortune says that things are going to change unexpectedly. The tables will be turning. I'm hearing where the person who was in power has been in power. Okay? This is a person that cheated, by the way. They didn't play fair. They did not play fair. That person there, that to me, it feels like they've had things under their control. They will lose that, okay? And will find themselves on, feeling powerless. They will be powerless. They will be forced, I'm hearing, to accept. They will be forced to accept the Wheel of Fortune. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune as well as good fortune for you, my dear Taurus. This is something very good because it's going to change your circumstances, which for many of you, I feel have been, they haven't been good. Here we have the King of Wands. There could be a King of Wands that is of significance. An Aries, a Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, guys, but this is an incredibly helpful energy. Any king is helpful to have because they're representative of allies, people, energies that can help. And here we have somebody playing the guitar. Maybe somebody plays the guitar. This is a very creative individual. The King of Wands. Tell me, what is this King of Wands doing here? Holy Spirit, what is this King of Wands doing here? We have La Bruja. Okay, this is the High Priestess, I think, or the Magician. This is the Magician. Okay. Ooh, is so hot, guys. This is what they're thinking and what they're feeling, right? So another thing that they're feeling here with the Wheel of Fortune, guys, they're looking for an opportunity. They're always, I'm hearing this person is constantly, I'm hearing shifting, and like right now I'm seeing someone like moving a wheel back and forth, just adjusting it. I'm hearing, a wheel just turns and it's just supposed to flow. Like this is a person that keeps like moving, this wheel the way that they want. And then right now I'm seeing it actually like a steering wheel. This is a person that has been in full control and has been directing. I'm hearing your life and their life, in a certain direction, okay, that they want. And again, I feel like this is something that they want, and that does not, it doesn't benefit you at all. In fact, I feel like it has, it has caused some damage in some sort of damage. I'm also feel like this person feels and thinks that this is something that they cannot stop, because obviously it looks like the tides are changing, and I feel like they caught wind to that already. Like they know, okay, things are changing. Some things are out of my control. So I'm also getting that this person is trying to control and manipulate. Okay, if I'm hearing, if not you, just the circumstances, anything around them. So they're doing that. And with the Death card, they are feeling at this time that they do feel like they're losing control, and that eventually I'm hearing they will have no choice. But they're still resisting and they're still fighting back. But for the most part, they do feel that they have lost a lot of the power it is that they've had. Now, again, I do see some deceit. You might know about that, you might not. And with the Wheel of Fortune, that might be karma as well. What goes around comes around. So yeah. So now here we have the King of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is just an ally of some sort, guys. This is the Magician. This is just about getting things done, guys. This is about intention. This is what I want to do, and I'm going to make it happen. So I feel like this is you, Taurus. I feel like at this present moment, you might even be doing certain rituals, manifesting. I have these goals, I have these plans, I have these ideas, and I want to make those things happen. It seems like you find yourself in a moment where you are inspired. If you're not inspired, I feel like you're trying to get inspired. You're trying to make things happen in your life. And I feel like it's a great time to do those things. But if it feels like it's not a good time, right, it's because of what it is that we just saw. But again, what it is that you need to know, Taurus, is that whatever has been working against you, okay, that energy there is is being removed, as we saw. So King of Wands and then the Bruja. This could be two people as well, guys. Incredibly creative individuals that are happy with what it is that they're doing. It seems as though they've regained their passion, a sense of even confidence. And there's a sense of peace here as well that this King of Wands is emanating as I play this guitar. It's like you could finally just... you could finally do what it is that you want without any stress, without anything looming over you. And that in itself there, guys, is incredibly empowering, because that limitation and that restriction there, that negative that we just saw, is no longer suppressing. So this is giving you a lot of space. This is giving you a lot of space, guys, to create. Because it is. I'm hearing it's a new beginning. We saw that World card. It's a new beginning. And I'm hearing this is the space it is that you need and that you want. Beautiful energy, guys. All right, so look, there it is, that Five of Swords just lingering around. Goodness. Now, let's take a look at what's hidden, although I think we've already seen a lot of that already. What is hidden? What is hidden? This is something that it could be secrets, a lie, something you don't know, something you don't see, something going on around you, something you should know, something that's hidden in the dark, something in the closet, maybe something you don't see coming, you know. Let's see. What is in the dark? What is in the dark, Holy Spirit, that my dear Taurus should know? What is in the dark that my dear Taurus should know? We have the Five of Pentacles. Wow. You know, when I hadn't flipped this over, but this came out first. This person might have affected you financially. This person has, whatever it is, however you have been affected, guys, this is hidden, okay? So this is something that you might not even know. And I'm also getting like, this is the type of person, guys, that, because we saw the Seven of Swords at the bottom. So it's a very sneaky person, okay? Which means what? And like I'm hearing, they're into a lot of things. So you might already know, I'm hearing one thing, two things, or something, right, that they've done. But I feel like there's more, okay? This person has affected, okay, influenced you in many ways. And here it's in what's hidden and what you don't even know, but you might suspect. This is what you don't know. This person has caused you a lot of pain and suffering. But guess what? Look, I feel like that's that King of Wands that we saw a little while ago, and you're that bruja, okay? For if you're you identify as masculine energy, male, the King of Wands is you. But yeah, that bruja there, it's you. Whoever's watching this reading right now, because you're watching a tarot reading, so that has to be you. That bruja, which is it's the magician, guys. The magician is somebody as well that finds answers, finds truth, especially in the way that it's depicted in this deck. It's a tarot reader. Bruja, it's Spanish, guys. Bruja, it means witch. So for many of you, I feel like your spirituality has I'm hearing a weapon, okay, that you've used to help you with this, and certainly you should be, okay, protection, to bring you safety, security, to help you manifest. All right, Five of Pentacles. This is what's hidden. Pain and this is suffering. This is misfortune. This is being made to go through something unpleasant. This isn't nice. Gosh. This doesn't feel good. This is unfortunate. I am sad. Or why did I go through this? Why am I going through this? Because, look, because the Five of Swords is there. This is messed up, guys. Yep. Selfish. Somebody was incredibly selfish, and I'm hearing, and is making you at this very moment go through something incredibly unpleasant just because it makes them look good. Who knows? I mean, certainly ego's involved as the Five of Swords. It's the kind of stuff, guys, that makes you lose respect for somebody. You just lose respect for them. You did what, or you did this, and it just really gives you a glimpse into the type of nasty individual, or how nasty this individual is inside. Five of Pentacles and Five of Swords is what's hidden. We have the Page of Wands. No way. Look, they roasted you. You know, I've seen that actually in a vision. It's not a good sign. It's a person that took advantage. The reason this person did this is because they put you under a lot of pressure, and this is something that they were doing because it was like they were getting something from you with the Page of Wands. There were also, I believe as well that this person, at this moment, what is hidden, okay, so one thing it is that you should know is that this person intended to do this from the very start, okay? You know, sometimes, so it's like premeditated, right? It's like it's planned ahead. You know, sometimes you get into fights or, you know, things happen and you kind of just act in the moment. No, this is not that. This is somebody that knows very well what it is that they're doing, and their intentions are bad. And here with that pig being roasted, do you see that? I saw that in a live. I'm not doing those anymore, but actually I want to start doing them again and actually stop doing personal tarot readings and then just focus on mediumship, because I'm a medium, guys, and I really want to get into that again. And I really love life purpose reports. Maybe I'll call them something else, but I love doing these. I just tap into you. I go into a shamanic journey is what it is. And I tap into Akashic records and I gather so much information, and I find it so incredibly interesting. I do a lot of research and I learn so much, and it's so cool. Well, in one of these reports that I did, I saw this symbol there, this image of a pig being roasted. And I saw it in a report that I did for an individual that was experiencing abuse at the hands of others. So this is a very greedy individual. This is a greedy individual that for many of you was using you in some way to... I'm hearing to satisfy their needs, whatever that is. There's something very like toxic and vain here, guys. Something about like appearances. So yeah, I'm trying to remember completely what that was about with a roasted pig. There is a selfishness here, guys, that cannot be ignored. A complete disregard for your life, it even seems, because it's a pig, right? And it's being roasted, it's being killed, or it's being eaten, right? And I know a lot of well, let me not go into that. Cruel, insensitive. They completely did not care about how bad this made you feel. This also tells me that this individual in a way I'm hearing they prepped you. What is that word where you prepped, they prepped you. What I mean by that, like I'm saying somebody, look, here it's like they feel that they have complete control here. They have you where it is that they want you. You see that Five of Pentacles? They have you where it is that they want you. That's in the dark. They have you where it is that they want you. You might have felt or are feeling at this moment helpless and alone, like, oh, I have no other choice but to put up with this. And look, it seems as though they're celebrating already. Look, they have this a feast. They're feasting. I'm hearing they're feasting at this present moment on your misfortunes. They're feasting on their false victory. And I'm hearing you're this pig that's there on the pit, on the fire, and they're like, yeah, this is exactly where I wanted them. And pretty soon, this pig here is going to be ready for me to eat. And that there is just symbolic of them being successful in their mission. I feel like this person wanted to punish you as well. Anyways, okay, so that's what's hidden. That's what's hidden. Page of Wands. But something you should know about the Page of Wands is that sometimes the Page of Wands, especially here, sometimes, you know, they have a tendency of jumping the gun, okay? We have the Ace of Cups. For many of you, this is in connection to love. This is in connection to love. A new love for some of you. This is, you see how we have, this is the Virgin Mary up there. You see the Virgin Mary? For many of you, there is somebody that is watching you in spirit. Could be a mother, a grandmother, a mother figure, or just an individual here, okay, that for many of you is a very good person, and maybe, okay, they've been helping you out. We have this Queen of Cups. And we have a mermaid there. We saw a mermaid earlier, didn't we? But I called that one a siren. But this one, I'm not hearing anything about a siren. The Queen of Cups and then the Ace of Cups. I feel like this is you, Taurus. You've had a lot of emotional support. Even if there's nobody around you, Spirit, again, has been there for you. This is the Virgin Mary. So maybe, again, you know, your faith, okay, has gotten you through this. Is what's putting you through. And there's something so beautiful here, guys, that was created, that you are going to discover, find, through this experience. So there is something very beautiful, okay, that is coming from this experience here, because it's going to allow you to find something very precious. And that's that pearl. Something very precious. And here with this Queen of Wands, we see her with a shell. There's a shell there. It's like discovering something, you know, it's like this mermaid here went into the water. This is you. You were made to go, I'm hearing, into this water, these emotions. I'm hearing, but what this person didn't know, this tyrant here, was that, I'm hearing, well, that was destiny. You were meant to go into that waters. Perhaps maybe not under these particular circumstances, I'm hearing, but you know, either way, you were meant to go into these waters. And well, it just so happens that this is in the way that you went. You were meant to explore this ocean, I'm hearing, and go deep, deep, deep to the bottom of the ocean to explore. And this is just symbolic of you exploring some very deep emotions. Maybe feel like many of you, this experience here made you dig deep within yourself. And I'm hearing, and through that process, you found this beautiful pearl. And that, I'm hearing, is a gift. That is a gift. That is a gift. That is a gift from Spirit for many of you. Something very beautiful here for you. I'm hearing that is going to transform this negative experience into a beautiful one. We have the Five of Cups. Look, reversed. Like here we have somebody that is this is somebody that's like super happy here, super happy. And then here's reversed. All right, so you're coming out of this, guys. Another thing that I'm getting for you, Taurus, is that this is something that it's like somebody just wanted to make you suffer. They wanted to make you suffer. That's something that they wanted, because we see it here. They made you suffer. They wanted to make you suffer. That's the thing. We see it here as well with the pig being roasted. Excuse me. They wanted to roast you, shame you, embarrass you, strip you, I'm hearing, of your happiness, of your confidence, strip you of something, to make themselves feel bigger and better, it seems. But with this Five of Cups, they're not, this is you coming out of that. This is you coming out of that heavy emotional place. where you were very unhappy, very sad, depressed, emotionally, perhaps devastated, right? And look, even upright, this woman looks happy. So this is like, even though this person tried to break you, for sure, discourage you, and I feel like you kept your faith, and that faith, okay, made you perhaps your faith allowed you to smile through this darkness, let's say. They were unable to take that from you. This person was trying to completely discourage you, make you feel bad about yourself. You can't do it. You can't make it. 5 of Cups reversed. I'm hearing even while you were in it, we saw it reversed, which means what? It means that things are looking up for you, because this Ace of Cups is here. This is new love for many of you. This is hope. This is hope. Perhaps at a moment where you just felt like, okay, I'm just hanging in there. I'm just hanging in there. But look, there's somebody in the back. Do you see that? They're like sneaking up. That's that King of Wands we saw earlier. They're sneaking up. There's somebody here that's going to help you. For many of you, that's new love, a new opportunity. I'm hearing to be happy once again. They didn't. They saw you. Stay positive. As much as you, I'm not saying you stayed positive. You know, we all have, a roller coaster of emotions, up and downs. But for the most part, I'm hearing you remained. You believed in yourself. You believed, I'm going to get out of this. I believe I have the will, the strength. I have whatever it takes to make it through this. Look at that. So what did you do, Taurus? You actually showed this person your strength. You proved to this person that you are strong. They couldn't break you down. They couldn't. You remained, you believed, you remained faithful. You didn't give up hope. And you endured. That's the thing, you endured. Look at that. Doesn't that person looks, they're enduring. I endured. And you didn't break me. It's what it feels like. You're coming out of that, my dear. That's what's hidden. All right, so what can you expect in moving forward? What can you expect in moving forward? Nice. We have the 6 of Swords. Yeah, finally, I can move on in peace, it seems. Finally, I can move on in peace. Finally, I can rest. Finally, I can get away from this. And we have the High Priestess. Oh my goodness. This is what's next. Guys, with this High Priestess, I feel like there's like a lot of things that you felt. This experience here, my dear Taurus, really helped you. Because there's always something good that we could take from a bad experience. Always, always, always. Because bad experiences are challenges, and challenges are there as lessons to help us grow. Well, that's what they do. That's something we could take from challenges and lessons. We could grow from them. And here I see an incredibly intuitive person that is so, there's something, she's so deep. She's so deep. She understands so much. You don't have to talk. You don't have to say anything. All she has to do, I'm hearing, is look at you. And she knows. So this experience here helped you expand your intuition. your spirituality. It allowed you to tap into that spiritual side of you. And I feel like that right there is tremendous growth. And that, guys, is a weapon. Okay, certainly the high priestess. You know so much now. And, you know, a very good way to expand your intuition is to be thrown to the wolves, to be thrown in a situation where there is a person that is deceiving, that is lying, that is playing tricks, because things are being kept from you and you have to figure out what's going on. What's this? And that right there, guys, is, I'm hearing experience that for many of you, you can put to use in your own life to help and assist others. Okay, certainly the high priestess. And with the Six of Swords, guys, this is what's next. You can expect to, I'm hearing, be free, to feel relief. And there's so much I feel that's going to be validated for you. You're being spiritually guided. Do know that. That is something that you're going to realize, because when you're down and low, guys, you know, who is there for you? When nobody is there, Spirit is there for you. And I feel like many of you received a lot of guidance, perhaps revelations, things that you felt deep inside, and you're going to, I'm hearing you're going to see how Spirit was involved in your life, because you're going to be able to look back and see Spirit at work. Now I'm hearing that you're going to be here looking back. And that, okay, there is just really strengthening you. It has made you incredibly, there's made you even stronger. Spirit, this is like you're spiritually strong. I wrote it down here. Listen. Ferocity of spirit, creative visions. This right here, guys, the ferocity of spirit, your intuition, creative vision, the high priestess, that right there is going to help you be bold, okay, in your undertakings. It's going to help you speak up and to be heard. It's going to get you moving. It's going to help you take charge, because you're going to be able to trust yourself in your own inner guidance. And that's because, guys, you're going to realize that this entire time you've been divinely guided and you've been listening. Even when you felt like you weren't and you were lost, you weren't. You were listening. We have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is about safety and security, guys. I'm also hearing it's about tradition. Like right now I'm hearing tradition. Four of Pentacles. You're in a good place, Taurus. You're in a very good place. You're going, this is future energy. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles. You're going to feel safe around the people that you're going to find yourself surrounded by. Is something it is that you should know. It's going to be, I'm hearing, easy for you to know whether somebody is a good person or not. And if you are already like that, okay, I feel like just your perception is going to be heightened. High Priestess and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is you feeling safe with whoever is going to be around you. For many of you, it's going to be that King of Wands. I also see you not really wanting to speak that much, you know, a little bit. I don't feel mistrusting, but I do see you perhaps from now on and moving forward, just taking everything in. Like being an observer. Just taking everything in. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles, future energy. All right. We have the Knight of Wands. And then we have the Eight of Cups. Coexist. Oh my goodness. Okay. Future energy. You're moving on to a better place. Goodness, this was not a good experience. And I am just happy that I am able to get away from this. You're not going to be alone. There's somebody there that's going to help you through this transition, guys. And we saw it from the beginning, guys. This is that transition. The Death card, I believe, was the very first card. Somebody is what made a transition for you incredibly difficult. I see you being so connected. So connected, guys. You might even want to pick up some sort of, spiritual career. That's how much, that's how good your intuition is going to be. Four of Pentacles. I see you taking everything in. People around you, how do I feel about them? Your intuition is going to tell you, I can trust these people. So listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you whether you can trust somebody or not. Because after this, you might question, who can I trust? And look, can I trust this? Can I trust this? Yes, you can. Whatever this is. And look, you're going to get this go. And you're just going to go, guys. You're going to go. You're going to move forward. Is this with a person? And then we have this coexist. And here it looks, there's different religions, right? It looks like different people of different backgrounds, right? Different backgrounds, guys. Interesting. This as well for many of you is opening you up to, I'm hearing, a different world that perhaps you weren't necessarily open to before. And this is telling you, like I see you being a part maybe of a group or being around, being open to maybe things that you weren't open to before. This could be different faiths as well. Okay. And then with the Eight of Cups, I see you, I'm hearing just leaving the past behind and moving forward towards your happiness. I'm hearing because that's what you've been trying to do from the beginning. Wow, I see you doing that finally, guys. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's get a closing message. We're going to get it from here. This is the Self-Love Oracle, Taurus. If you want to book a reading with me, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre, where you could book a private reading with me. All right. Goodness. Mourn. Jeez, doesn't it go? But hey, I like a challenge. You like a challenge. You're a Taurus. I like a challenge because it's the bull, guys. It's like a muscle, right? What does it do? You work it, and it gets stronger, right? That's the bull. So the more I'm hearing, the more weight that is applied on you and put on you to I'm hearing to slow you down or whatever. What does the bull do? Yeah, it might slow down a little bit, but eventually as it's like working those muscles, it gets stronger. So that's what happened with you. So don't see this as something bad, Taurus. This was just, I'm hearing a challenge that made you stronger. Mourn. Grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. We are cleansed by letting our feelings wash through us. Only then can we move past the pain. Grieving can be overwhelming but necessary. Many of you, you've been mourning. You're going to be mourning. Somebody else as well, certainly, could certainly be mourning here. Because I feel honestly for you, Crosswatcher or Taurus, whoever's here listening, I feel like you've been mourning throughout this entire thing. Because you've accepted there is a transition. I am accepting the present moment. I am accepting destiny, what the universe has decided. We saw it from the very beginning. There is an ending. There is a transition here. And you've accepted from the very beginning, from the get-go, okay, this is a change that needs to happen. And the death card, the change that comes with the death card is not easy. So listen, this is what's been going on. You've been mourning because you're going through a difficult change, and it's somebody made that experience there even harder. So you're mourning, and then on top of that, you have somebody making your life miserable. That's pretty much what we have. You're going through a difficult change in your life, and there's somebody there, I'm hearing, that could be making these a lot easier, or maybe not, but they didn't have to make it hard, but they are making it terribly difficult for you. That's what we have. And well, I'm hearing you've done a lot of mourning already. This is the other person, because they are the ones from the get-go. Somebody else here, a person, has been rejecting a difficult change, an ending here. They have not accepted it, which means what? They've been in denial this entire time, thinking that they can stop this from happening. But they're going to realize at the end that it's over. And that's going to be worse for them. You know why? Because at this point where they're beginning to mourn, you are done with mourning and you're going to move on with your life. So you see how karma works? You see how it works? So in a way, they're going to experience what it is that you experienced, which not in the same, not the same scenario, but in the same way that in the same way that is going to weigh on them. Gosh, I am mourning the loss of Taurus, or I'm mourning the loss of this situation. I'm mourning. There's this change, and it's so difficult, and I'm struggling. And then on top of that, Taurus is not making it easier for me because, well, they've moved on. So you see, it's pressure, okay, there, circumstances that are not ideal that this person is going to experience. And I do feel like that's karma, guys. They're going to, in some way or another, be in the same position that you were in. But it's not going to be you, I'm hearing, that's going to be applying the pressure, because you're going to be moving on. It's, well, is there the consequences, right, we could say, of their own actions? We have, remember your purpose. You came to earth to learn how to love yourself and all that is, to achieve self-mastery, to explore conscious creation. Heaven resides in your heart. Remember your purpose, guys. This is a time to remember why it is that you're here. Life purpose is of significance. I was talking about life purpose earlier. Don't forget, okay? Don't forget what's important is pretty much what this card is saying. And I feel like this is a time where you can finally start to focus on your life purpose, on that which really matters to you. We saw it with the Magician and the King of Wands. So this is a time where you can actually, I'm here, and start to enjoy life. Maybe there's I'm hearing self-mastery, learning something. We saw the King of Wands there with the guitar. So this is just a time, guys, for you to focus on yourself, guys. And I feel like it's going to be incredibly pleasant. It says co-create. And it says working with others creates new possibilities. Cooperative relationships lead to greater growth. That is the King of Wands, and then the Magician we saw earlier. Remember, the Bruja, the Witch. Working with others creates new possibilities. Cooperative relationships lead to greater growth. So you see, I feel like there's going to be at the very least one person, or just people that you're going to be meeting that are going to come into your life that are really going to help you in some kind of way, guys. And I feel like this is just saying, you know, be open to new possibilities, the possibilities that certain connections can bring, guys. We have break free. It's time to break free from your guilt over past actions and your judgments of others. Discard what no longer works for you. Just let this entire thing go, guys, and just let it all go. Any shame, any guilt, just I'm hearing that you were made to sit in for a long time. Just let that go. Let it go. Let's use this deck right here. Yeah. Just let that go, Taurus. Break free. Break free from that which has been keeping you stuck. I'm hearing in one place. Move. You can move. I'm hearing you can move. You can stretch. Don't stay. I'm hearing don't stay is what I keep hearing. Move. Don't stay. Move. Don't stay rooted in the same place. Go plant somewhere else. We have decision and fear. Letting go. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based in fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting control. Take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you're able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner. Control. Oh, there's one that said let go, right? Let's see. Stuck energy. Oh my God. Stuck energy. Break free. Your body is requiring energy work to get back in alignment by balancing your chakras and clearing your auric field. You have stuck energy that can be caused by holding on to pain or having resistance to let new energy flow in. Get grounded and reconnect to your body once again. Breathe, guys. Breathe is really going to help you. Breathing into your stomach, stretching your stomach. I like to tell people this, picture 2 lungs inside your stomach. And when you breathe, imagine those lungs expanding inside your stomach. Stretch it as much as you can, and it feels really good. That's going to relieve a lot of stress. This is a big, largest energy center that we have, guys, is the solar plexus. That is really going to help you, clear out a lot of stuck energy that you have. Meditation, stretching, yoga, guys, is really going to help you out. I recommend Surya yoga. You could recommend that you do it in the morning, if you can, before the sun comes up, or as the sun, is rising. It's a great time to do Surya yoga in the morning. Okay, guys. And it's really easy. Look it up. You could find videos on YouTube. Very easy yoga poses. And Surya yoga in specific is meant to regulate the energy in your body. I also recommend Steve Noble's YouTube channel because I've been doing his meditations for many years, guys. It's probably been like 5 years. I found him at the beginning of my journey in 2017, and I've been doing his meditations ever since. I do them regularly. I did some this morning, as a matter of fact, over an hour. I did one that was like 40 something minutes, and then I did another one that was 30 minutes. So highly recommend Steve Noble's YouTube channel, guys. He's an incredible healer. He has the gift of healing through his guided meditations. And I'm telling you, his meditations work, and you will experience so many beautiful things. So much healing. You will feel it. You can feel the energies coming out of your body. I've gotten to that point, guys, where sometimes my leg just goes like this, and I feel like an energy going through it and coming out of my toes. I feel it. You start feeling things, the more sensitive it is that you become, and the more you start clearing. So align your energy, family dynamics. Here it is. And then letting go. That's that card we had to read. Your family is requiring a time to heal issues that have created a wedge or unrest. We all need support, and we move forward. All having an open, loving family unit is essential. So reconciling, guys, this could be talking about reconciling with the family, or just reconciling in general, okay, with like a group of people. In specific, this is like reconciling because I'm hearing in doing so, it helps others. So yeah, like family, I feel like this has a lot to do with family, because I'm just seeing like 2 people where, if they're disconnected, it disrupts like a whole unit. And well, family is a unit, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that. It could be in regards to work too. Okay, so do know reconciliation is important, guys. And it says letting go. This cycle has ended. Oh my God. Hello. Hello. This cycle has ended and it's time to let go to experience new growth. It is vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in this situation. You know what I'm hearing right now? I'm hearing tell Taurus not to allow this person to keep them in the past. I'm hearing because that's what they wanted in a sense. They didn't want to let you move on. They didn't want to let you move on. So I'm hearing they planted you securely. I'm hearing in one spot. And I'm hearing, you know what's going to keep you there? Anger, resentment. I cannot forgive you. You still, that hurt that they wanted to cause you. You see how they're winning if you hold on to hurt? But we saw there in the future energy, you're not going to do that. What did we saw? We saw can't remember what we saw, but point being, guys, don't hold on to any hurt because that's what they wanted from the get-go. Don't let this person keep you in the past. Letting go. Don't resist it. This is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.